Okay, so this is our Emerald in 24 hours training call. Emerald is actually super, super easy to get to. It's something that is super important for your business. And I'm going to not say the word super anymore because I just said it like 8 times in a row. I meant to post this in our team page. But let me just get this pulled up really quick. Of course, my little box is like right on top of where I need to click. 1 second. Why can't I move this? There we go. Okay. So Emerald is super easy to get to. It's a really, really basic, guys, and it's such an important part of your business. It's the beginning of your business. So Emerald, we're going to show you how to be Emerald in 24 hours because it really is that easy to get to Emerald. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so what is Emerald? Emerald is you plus 2 coaches. And I'm going to try my hardest not to confuse anybody. If you have any questions, like I said, pop them in the chat, unmute yourself, whatever you need to do. But you plus 2 coaches. It does not have to be a coach that wants to work the business. It can just, some of you may have signed up as a discount coach to start with just to get that 25% off of your shakes. And that's all it has to be. So if you have a friend, a cousin, a coworker, somebody that wants to join this journey, get on this journey with you, sign them up as a coach. It's not going to cost them any more money than just signing up regularly after the first month. Don't forget, you do get that $15 coach fee that sets in. But if they're going to continue shakes, and usually people continue the shakes for at least a couple months, not saying that they always continue them throughout every challenge that they do, but usually people continue the shakes for a couple months. So it saves them about $15 on shakes. Might as well just sign them up as a coach to start with. And if you sign somebody up as a coach on the initial challenge pack sale, you actually make an extra 50 to 60 bucks on top of the already 50 to 60 bucks that you make off of commission of the challenge pack. So that's $100 right there off of one person. And all it is signing up as a coach. And if you sign, I think 5 coaches up in like a bonus period, then you get then you actually get another $100 on top of that. So they really do incentivize to sign up coaches. So one of those people need to be somebody, it doesn't need to be, but it can be somebody that is super close to you. And a lot of times you have at least one person that's super close to you that wants to do this program with you because you've already inspired them to hit that healthy lifestyle. And it really is not only helping you out, but you're helping them out too. It's kind of like you're trading whatever. Anyway, so the next side would be your controlled business center. And we'll talk more about that later, but your spouse or your mom or your sister or somebody that's super close to you family member wise, and they will allow you to control their account to kind of be, like I said, a second business center for yourself. And I'm going to explain how that's going to benefit you in so many ways later on. So right now, I'm just kidding. So a controlled business center, basically, without trying to confuse you too much, a controlled business center is somebody that you can control. So this yellow guy right here, that's going to be your controlled business center. And he or she is on your left or on your weak leg. You have a strong leg and a weak leg, okay? And I know, again, it's going to sound really confusing and you're not going to understand it until you're actually seeing it happen. But just trust me, we will walk you through every step. So if I'm your coach, I will make sure I walk you through every step as you start to advance your business. Your coach will do the same. So in this specific diagram, the left leg is considered the weak leg. Now, it just depends on where your coach put you on their specific downline, on which side's going to be your strong and weak. Now, what makes your weak leg weak is nobody above you can help you. What makes your strong leg strong is that me from the top, so I'm at the top, I can put people under you. So I place people or your coach places people under you. And if this is you right here, you signed up under, this is your coach. The diamond is your coach. You sign up right here. All of these people down here, everything that they sell is going to come up through you, and it's going to come up through this person, and then it's going to come up and so on. So you get to benefit from all of those people that are placed under you. And then on the weak leg, that doesn't happen. You are responsible for building your weak leg to match your strong leg. So that is just the basic difference between everything. Now, your controlled business center or your spouse or whoever goes on your weak leg. And the reason is because you can control that side, that you're controlling that side and you want most control over it, but you want to sign them up ASAP because you want them in this top spot for the reason that I just said. All of these people down here, every single thing that they sell, it's going to come up through every person above them, including your controlled business center, and then you. So what happens is you double dip. You get money here and you get money here. Instead of just this being another coach that, you know, has nothing to do with you, just another coach that you signed up, you're only going to get it one time. Learn from my mistake. My husband is all the way down here because I was being stupid and I wasn't listening. Not saying that you would be stupid if you don't listen, but in my head, I was stupid because I have a lot of really amazing people that are in front of my husband on my downline, and I'm not going to benefit from them twice. I'm only going to benefit from them once. Now, it's not going to happen right away. It's something that you have to invest in. If you're serious about this business, it's something that you have to invest in now to pay later, to pay off for you later. Now, the easiest way to do it is just to sign up your spouse with I always recommend a 3-day refresh challenge pack because it's a nice, because it's a cleanse that you can do. So it's something else you can try because people ask about the cleanse all the time. If you haven't done it yet, you always have a challenger here and there that are asking you, oh, have you done the cleanse? What do you think about this cleanse? Because Beachbody shows them the cleanse before they check out. So they already kind of know about it because it's kind of being put in their face. So I always recommend doing that. That way you don't have to worry about Beachbody On Demand or anything like that because it only comes with the 3-day refresh. Now, don't forget you make commission off of that. So say, I don't remember off the top of my head what the challenge pack is, but say it's like the normal $160. You're going to make the commission off of that. So don't forget about that. And then on top of it, you'll get the Success Club points. And that's only going to benefit you as well. So does that make sense? Kind of. Everybody nod your head. Give me a thumbs up. Maybe. Yes. Kind of. Okay. So I'm going to move on. Controlled business centers, downlines, right legs, left legs, strong legs, weak legs. It's all confusing. And it's all probably like going in your head right now. One day it will click. I promise you. But don't worry. As you start to sign people up, your coach, if I'm your coach, whoever is your coach, we will walk you through how to place people because you are going to place coaches as they sign up under you, either just for the discount or somebody that wants to work the business like you. You have to be strategic about it, and you have 5 days, just so you know, to switch somebody. So if they sign up and they put them on your right leg, you have 5 days to switch them over to your left leg, just so you know. FYI. Okay, so why do you want to hit Emerald? You start team cycling. We're going to talk about that in a minute. That's your second form of income. First form of income is commission. Second form is team cycling. And team cycling is where you make 99.9% of your money. Emerald is a stepping stone. If you want to advance in this business, you have to be an Emerald first. And it really does give you credibility. Not that you have to prove yourself to anybody, but when you show up as an Emerald, it's just showing that you are taking this seriously. And it feels good too when you rank up in your business and you're being noticed for doing that. It feels really good. So just think about how important it will be to hit Emerald. You're building your team. If you have signed up two coaches under you, even if they're working the business or not, you have started your team. And that's pretty awesome too. And then you get free customer leads as well. And I'm going to kind of go into those really quick. So team cycling, another thing that's super confusing, but I'm going to try my hardest to not sound super confusing about it. But basically, like I was talking about earlier with all those little stick-figure guys, all of those people, they buy Shakeology, they buy challenge packs, they buy whatever they're buying, pumpkins by Shakeology, and all of their volume goes up and collects into your bank account that you will now open once you hit Emerald. So this volume does not go away. It stays there. So once you become Emerald, you get to keep all of that volume. Even if you're not going to cycle it at first, it just kind of stays tucked away in that little bank account until you're able to access it. So how you cycle, it's actually super easy once you understand it. This is the weak leg. The left leg is the weak leg, and the right leg is the strong leg, only in this diagram. Now, to cycle one time, 200 points has to go onto this side, 200 points has to go onto this side, and 100 points has to go into this side. So 100 goes into 500 5 times, right? And 200 goes into 1,000 5 times. So you're going to cycle 5 times. When you're an Emerald, you get $14 a cycle. When you are a Ruby, a lot of people don't hit Ruby because it's like a random rank. A lot of people skip Ruby and go right to Diamond. If you're a Ruby, it's $16 a cycle. And if you are a Diamond coach, it is $18 a cycle. So say this 1,000 was only 900, they would only cycle 4 times because it didn't evenly divide. Does that kind of make sense? It's really confusing. But again, like I said, as you see it happening, you'll start to understand it. There's also this video that uses toys to explain it, and I think it works. It helped it click for me, but a lot of people say it did not help it click. I'll post it in the group and you guys can watch it. Any questions about team cycling or anything like that? Can't see everybody. Okay, I'm gonna assume no, I don't see anything popping in the chat or anything like that. Okay, so the other importance of becoming an Emerald is getting your free leads. So when you hit Success Club 5, which is helping 3 people, that's it, just 3 people with a challenge pack, you get what we call free customer leads. And that's anybody that goes to the website and signs up for that free 2-week trial. You'll actually get them. They evenly divide that through all the coaches that hit Success Club 5 and are an Emerald coach. They evenly divide that. So you'll randomly get some people in there that wanted to trial, and they're literally handing you customer leads. This person obviously wants to start a health and fitness journey because they signed up for Beachbody On Demand. They give you all their information so you can reach out to them and say, hey, I see that you've been, that you have done the free trial. How are you liking it? Do you need help with anything? Start coaching them right off the bat, and then maybe possibly you'll be able to sell them a challenge pack. Now, the other part to that is if you hit Success Club 10, which is signing 5 people up, you actually get customers commission. So instead of, so some people, you can buy it on Amazon, you can buy it on infomercials. People just go right to the website and they just buy stuff. And again, the company splits that up in between people that have hit Success Club 10 and are Emeralds. So you'll actually make commission off of these people and you never even did anything. I got one time I had a $400 or $500 order come in that I never even, that was just a free customer lead. I get them all the time. I'm not sure how many they give you. I don't know if there's a quote for that or quota or anything. I'm not sure about that, but I do know I get at least a couple a month, and some free money is never a bad thing. So that is the basis of Emerald. And don't forget, I don't know if I really touched on it, but when I did touch on it a little bit, but when you become an Emerald, you open up that business center. So now all of your volume is being saved. So one day when you can access that volume, you'll be able to just boom, cycle. I just checked the other day and I have 35,000 volume points in my strong leg that is just waiting to be accessed. And that's and it comes out to, I think, about like 5% of what that number is. And I did the math the other day, but it was over $1,000 just sitting there. And I literally haven't, that was just nothing that I did. It's just sitting there waiting to be cycled. So super important to start collecting that volume now. And now we are going to put in to action how we're actually going to become emeralds. Now, anybody have any questions before I get into this? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, so if you have a pen and paper, awesome. If you don't, grab one really quick or maybe type it into your phone. The first thing that you're gonna do is go to your calendar, or just go on your calendar on your phone, or look at a calendar if you don't have like your actual calendar planner or whatever. Go to your calendar, write down what your goal date is. Also, I meant to say this earlier, but don't forget that the Team Destined Emerald Retreat, if you don't know about it, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's in Key West. It is July something, I'm not sure, 2019. And all you have to do is get your butt there. We're all gonna stay together in one of the girls' houses down there. She grew up in Key West. And we're just gonna party all weekend. And I just got back from the Team Boom Diamond Retreat. And it's just so awesome to be, I don't know if any of you guys saw on my social media, or Tazy also, she went too. It was just amazing to be surrounded by so many people that love doing this. And everybody's just so positive and so motivational, and everybody gets along. It's awesome. It's so much fun. So I want every single one of you to be there. You have to hit Emerald by November 1st though. That is the catch right now. The other half to it is there is something called the leadership ladder. And if you don't know what that is, again, you'll learn. But it's super easy to hit the first rung on that ladder, and that's team builder. So you have to become Emerald by November 1st. That's the first step. And the second step is to hit that team builder status on the leadership ladder. And you might be feeling a little uncomfortable, like, oh, I don't want to go to Key West and go stay with a bunch of people that I don't know. But push yourself outside of your comfort zone. You have no idea how much fun it actually is going to be. And actually, I think a lot of us know each other here anyway. So you always have somebody, but it's going to be fun. So, and I want every single one of you there. So write your Emerald goal date, and I want you all to pop in the chat what your date is. I'll give you a minute. Oh, I should have had the chat pulled up the whole time. Stacy, Summit is, oh, somebody answered you. I guess I should have had that pulled up there. And yes, Eileen, that's awesome. You are going to be Diamond in December. I know it. You can do it. All right, Megan's goal is 11/26. Stacy's is October 31st. Brittany's is October 31st. I love it. Jennifer's is 11/12. Sierra's October 31st. I love these goals. Honestly, everybody should say October 31st, but I'll give you a couple extra weeks. 1 star before Thanksgiving for Tazy. Okay, so make sure you have that date written in your calendar, star it, and make that your non-negotiable. So if you pass that date and you're not an Emerald, I'm gonna come after you. I'm gonna write everybody's dates down. I'm gonna make sure you're an Emerald by that date. Just kidding. I won't come after you. Okay, so now I want you to make a list of 4 people that you want to add to your team. Think about your friends, think about your family, think about anybody that you know, somebody you went to high school with, somebody that you work with, somebody that you think would be awesome for this coaching opportunity, or even somebody that would just really benefit from this lifestyle change. Write those 4 people down right now. I'm gonna give you like a minute to do that. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. There was actually this analogy that was talked about over the weekend, and I'm gonna try to say it right, but basically, I don't remember whose analogy it was, but basically, look at Emerald as you're sitting in your car, and you need to go somewhere, right? Like you have to go to the grocery store, you have to go visit somebody, whatever your destination is, you have to get that car moving. Emerald is turning that car on. So think of it that way. You don't start to move until you become an emerald. And that's kind of like the analogy. And I know I messed that up. Okay, so everybody should have 4 people written down. And I'm not gonna make you all type it into the chat or anything, but just make sure you do it, because I think that I know for a fact that this specific training has helped so many people reach the goal. And you got to just get uncomfortable to do. Once you go outside of your comfort zone, guys, amazing things happen. You just have to go there, and you just have to say F it and just do it. All right, so those 4, I'm not going to make you type it into the chat, but those 4 people, you're going to send me a message. I want the message. You can send it if Tazy is your coach or if Eileen is your coach. You can send it to them too, but I want to see those 4 people in a message. And now you're going to get uncomfortable, and you're going to tell every single one of those people that you wrote down why you love this program so much and why you're passionate about it, and you're going to sign all 4 of those people up. And 2 of those people are going to be, at least 2 of those people are going to be a coach, and you're going to hit Emerald. It's simple as that. It's literally just 2 people, guys. That's it. And all you have to do is hit that Emerald status to start saving that volume, okay? That's it. And it's super, super, super easy. And once you do that, obviously we shout you out. Every Thursday you change rank. So I'm going to be looking in my computer on Thursday and see how many of you changed to Emerald. You'll be added to our Emerald and Above thread, and you get some kind of Emerald swag. I'm going to start probably doing decals for everybody. And okay, so those 4 people, those are going to be the people that you're going to reach out to tonight, that you're going to send me a message on. The other thing, though, I want you to make another list of 15 people. 15 people that you want to help with a challenge pack. Doesn't necessarily have to be tonight or this week or to get you to Emerald, but 15 people, and it's called like your wedding list. So people that you would invite to your wedding. Somebody else used that, and I thought that was really clever. So whoever you would invite to your wedding, those are the people you can sell a challenge pack to. Most of you are brand new coaches. I'm looking, yeah, everybody on here except for Eileen and Tazy and Stacy are brand new coaches. So you have so many people that you can reach out to. And once, you have this warm market that is really easy to kind of get your business started. And then eventually, obviously, you're going to tap into that cold market. Is there any questions? Everybody seems to be kind of good. All right, I'm going to stop recording this.